Good evening, Terry. The sun's setting on day 21
21.
of your experiment, taking twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, methylene blue for your rheumatoid arthritis as the primary reason. You're going to tell me about some of the things that, and there's a lot of noise in the neighborhood right now. They seem to come on just when we decide to film, but we're going to proceed ahead before it gets dark and hope that everybody stops barking. So you seem to be doing really well. You look good. You have good energy. From what I can see of you, you're experiencing a positive result, and you're attributing it to some of what you're doing and to the methylene blue. You've said that it really does make a noticeable difference for you, and you can tell that something has changed. Would you like to talk about the last 5 days when we haven't been doing these interviews and some of your thoughts on where you think this might be going?
Well, I think I took methane blue because of my rheumatoid arthritis, and that was my first goal, to relieve myself of some of the inflammation in my body. And it has reduced considerably. Not measurable from day to day, but from week to week, it's significant. From day 20 to the beginning, it's significantly better. However, there's other changes in my body also. And methane blue, I guess, crosses the blood-brain barrier and affects your brain. And it's affected things like libido. As a 74-year-old, we go through cycles, and this is not the high point of our life. Yet I've had the resurgence of energy as a younger man. Somewhat of a surprise, pleasant surprise, and it affects everything in your body, including your body's reaction to arousal. So I think that's a pleasant, unexpected benefit. Outside of that, things are changing altogether. It's like a metamorphosis, to the point I'm changing on a day-to-day basis. I'm expecting and I'm optimistic that things will be more, the soreness, the inflammation will completely disappear now. I'm optimistic. You don't get arthritis overnight, and so you're not going to dispose of it overnight, so I expect the fact it's going to take time. But at the same time, I'm also interested in other things in my life, including my other activities in my life, which is a surprise, a very pleasant surprise.
Okay, do you want to specifically speak to some of the things that you've been doing that play, work, recreation, on the trail, anything, some things that you've done that have stood out for you, or just moments that have stood out for you that are new to you in the last couple of years?
Well, our decline in age is slow, and sometimes you only notice the difference when you compare what you were and what you're experiencing. A recovery is also is slow, and you only know the difference when you realize what you couldn't do that you can now do. My feeling is the way I feel overall my body, both physically and sexually. Those are things that have changed that was not expected. And I think it's a very positive change, and for most men my age, it's a welcome change, because we've all looked for something that would return us to our younger selves. Even if we don't change, we feel like our younger selves. That's significant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very important thing to be feeling at any age, but especially when you weren't expecting it. And I hope it continues to work well for you. I know that the viewers that we have, surprisingly, since we're not trying to get viewers, we're mostly wanting to keep a record for our own use, and hopefully for those people looking for information, we'll find something about RA, which we don't see. And now we're talking about even sexual functioning improving, as both the brain and the body seem to be responding to an anti-inflammatory medicine that makes a difference. All right then, thanks a lot. We really appreciate you being open and willing to share the details of your experience.
Well, I'll look forward to the next video. I can maybe give you some exciting details.
Okay.
Thank you.
We hope to hear that too, especially because those exciting details are what keep us looking for better health.
It does.